What's up, guys? Spiritual Silence back out here making another video. Today I want to talk to you guys real fast. If you don't know who I am, this is very important, by the way. If you don't know who I am, my name is Tristan. I'm a life coach. I make spiritual videos. I make videos on help people find their purpose, help guide people to the right direction, help people through their spiritual journeys and just life in general. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Go down, comment if you feel free to do so. And make sure to go down and subscribe real fast. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. I know you just subscribed. If not, I understand. Anyway, I'm jumping into this video. This is very important. This is something everybody needs to truly be honest with and do and focus on. And some people try to push past it and they try to act like it doesn't exist. And then some people drink to avoid it. Some people smoke to avoid it. Some people do drugs. Some people, people just lash out and don't do things to actually improve their life. And this is one way to start improving your mistakes, one way to improve and fix the problems that you're having today and that you had last year and that you're having currently right now. So my best thing I could say is start being honest with yourself. And this is something I had a problem with, and I know you might think you're being honest with yourself, but try truly being 100% honest with yourself. If you're hiding something from yourself or something comes up and you kind of just, you keep blowing it off, be honest with yourself. You gotta also look at, is what I'm doing right now, is it gonna help me move forward or is it gonna help me move backwards? You gotta always wanna be taking steps forward, even if it's a tiny little baby step. So you gotta be honest with yourself. The mistakes you've made in the past, the mistakes you're currently making today, the things that you have failed in the past, and don't dwell on them, but be honest with yourself and figure out how to fix them and avoid those things. Because if you learn how to fix the problems you're currently having, you're honest with yourself, you're honest with where you are, what you're doing, the amount of money you have, what your actions, if you're not putting in action, or if you are putting in lots of action, whatever it is, just be brutally honest with yourself. Get a notepad, write down, make 2 pages and write down, things I need to work on, and then things that, like your goals, but things that you're failing at right now or have failed in the past that you could work on or improve. And I know most people don't want to hear those things, being honest with yourself. And some people take LSD to help this problem, and I have in the past, I'm not gonna lie, and it has really helped me. Those things kind of show you where you're failing and where your flaws are and what you need to work on. And the more you start focusing on that, the more your life will improve. Because if you learn how to work out your flaws and make them better, or just improve your flaws and make them just go away, then you don't have that problem anymore. Then you don't feel like you're missing out. Then you don't feel like you have to drink to suppress those feelings. You feel free and you can finally move on from that. So start writing your problems down and start writing your goals down. And if you have to do it daily, every day, to get it locked in your mind, I suggest you do so, especially with your goals. Your problems you can write down one time, and do that however you feel. But the point is, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to help you, guide you, teach you, and just help you through your spiritual journey and just your life in general. Help you move forward, help you get away from negativity, help you get a positive mindset. And the first step, and there's lots of steps you can take, so the first step, though, is find out your flaws. Like whether you procrastinate, whether you're lazy, whether you don't feel like doing anything, whether you get aggressive with people. And if you do any of those things or any other things, keep in mind you're not a bad person. You're not doing those things because you're a shitty person or you're a crappy person. You are beautiful. You are here for a reason. Everybody has a purpose in this world. You have a purpose in this life. God has a plan for you, whether you believe it or not. You are going to do big things. And not everybody in this world is meant to be rich. Yes, I believe so, but I also believe, some people, they don't truly want that, and that's okay. That's not for everybody. Just like, writing books or making videos like these or doing music is not for everybody, and there's nothing wrong with you if you have certain flaws. And people think whenever they're bad at one thing, think about all the good things that you are good at compared to the things that you're bad at. And you might think, there's so many things I'm bad at and I'm only good at one thing, or I'm not good at anything. Trust me, you are good at something. You will find it if you haven't found it already. You just have to work on your flaws. And what I mean by that, get yourself aware of your flaws so you know where to even begin. Because if you suppress and push back your flaws behind you to the point to where if it comes up, like a certain flaw you have or thing you need to work on, you just avoid it and you procrastinate and you just don't actually listen to what your heart is telling you, then you'll never move forward. If you really want to take a big step forward in your life, you want to work on yourself, you know, like same thing, like I need to quit smoking cigarettes. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. This channel, I'm completely honest with you guys. I mean, I quit doing drugs, I quit drinking, I quit, you know, smoking weed and all those things, but, you know, I feel like everybody in life needs some type of coping, but there's more positive ways to do that. And it could be things like these videos, like this video, or these videos in general help me. They just bring more positivity into my life. They make me feel better. They uplift me. I enjoy it. I feel good. I get a natural high off these videos, and plus I'm helping people. And, you know, a good step forward is try to help somebody. And I have videos on how to do those things without, where you can help people but not destroy your own life in the process. There's certain ways to help people and certain ways to avoid helping people, because you can end up messing your own life up. But the point of this video is start being aware consciously of your flaws 24/7, because then those flaws will start to disappear. Because you don't want to, you know, the second you realize those flaws that you have and the things that you're not good at or things that you need to work on, the second you start working on them, you get those out of the way, so there's more room for positivity, more room for growth and forward movement. And if you want forward movement, you want success, whether it's money, financial freedom, more time with family, whatever it is, you want to start a business, you want to be an entrepreneur, whatever it may be, the best way to start, especially if you're in a situation right now, excuse me, especially if you're in a situation right now where you don't know where to start, you feel stuck, or you just don't know what direction to go in, start by fixing the flaws you already have. If you're someone who, you know, does drugs every day, and again, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with you. I have nothing against you if you do. That's not why I'm making this video. I'm not here to point out people's flaws or make people feel bad. I'm here to help you and help you get out of that situation so you can move forward and live the life you truly want, whether you think I am or not. That is my main goal with this video and these videos, to help people move forward, help people live the life they truly want. And what I had to do, and I'm still currently doing, because, you know, your flaws could take some time to completely get rid of. And I've gotten rid of lots of them, you know, even hanging out with, like, the wrong people, you know, hanging out with people that don't truly care about you. They act like they do, but you can tell they really don't. You just need to get rid of those people. That's one flaw out of the way. Not letting people walk on your back and, you know, lie to you and misuse your, you know, your love and your power and your money and whatever it may be. And also, like, toxic, like, what's the word, like, addictions, you know, like drugs, weed. Even though weed isn't an addictive thing, it can still get mentally addictive if you just constantly smoke. I used to smoke. That's all I used to do with my time. I'd smoke and sell weed, and I'm grateful I let all that go. But, you know, there's ways to move forward with those things, because that's not the way to live. If you feel like you're happy living that way, that's fine. I thought I was somewhat happy. I was just smoking myself kind of crazy in a way. I was smoking so much I couldn't think about nothing. I was suppressing everything. I wasn't actually working on moving forward and what I needed to do. I was trying to hide behind a invisible shield that you can't hide behind, you know. And it's like trying to hide behind a mirror, but you can still see yourself, and you're like, well, shit. You see all your flaws, you know what you have to work on, but you drink or you smoke or you do these things, or even if it's not those things, there's always people, or food, or, you know, junk food, things like that. People always have something they hide behind, something. You know, comfort will kill your dreams. Comfort will kill success. Whenever you get comfortable, things start to fall apart around you. And as sad as it is, you should never be comfortable. You know, if you have anxiety, that's a good thing. Don't mislabel that as a bad thing, and especially like OCD and things like that, ADHD, whatever. If you have those things, that's a good thing, because those things will help you succeed if you use them wisely. You can use anything to your benefit. You can use anything to help you achieve success, but some things you have to just let go of. And the second you start focusing on your flaws and the things that aren't working for you anymore, even if you keep trying to make it work, if something's not working, try something new. Just move past that. All you gotta do is, you know, letting things go, letting, like, weed, stuff like that. You know, I'm still working on cigarettes. I'm not here to be a hypocrite. I'm not here to be, you know, tell people they're doing bad, because that's not why I'm here. But, you know, I'm just speaking out of what I've learned over time. I've given up all my friends, practically, pretty much all my friends. You know, I'm only around family now, but, you know, I gave up smoking weed, popping pills, selling weed, selling pills, selling blah blah blah, you know. And that's the past. I don't do those things anymore, but I had to give all those up, and I'm not gonna say it was the easiest thing in the world, but it's more simple than starting something. But it'll make a very big impact in your life if you do that. All you have to do is let it go. You just literally, it's as simple as dropping a rock to the ground. You just let go, and you don't turn back. You know, even if it's something addictive, I know it may be hard in the beginning, but if you just put your effort into it, if you really want to move forward, if you really want to, change your life for the better, for yourself, for your family, for other people, to help others, to help your family, and including yourself, always help yourself, because you are beautiful, you are powerful. You deserve more than what you want. You deserve what you want and so much more. And you can achieve those things easier than you think. Yes, it's going to take dedication. Yes, it's going to take some hard work. Yes, you're going to have some bad days and you're going to have some good days, but learn how to turn those bad days and those negative things into positivity. Use that energy you would put into that, into moving forward, into progressing, into starting your business, into writing your book or making your videos or your music or whatever it may be. Use that to your advantage, because everything happens for a reason. If you're going through a hard time, you can use that to your advantage. It might be a little difficult in the beginning, but it'll start to make sense as you go on. But you just gotta start looking at what's going wrong in your life, where you're not succeeding with, what you're doing wrong, or and again, you're not doing anything wrong. I'm not gonna say that, I shouldn't necessarily worded it like that, but look at your flaws. That's the best way I could feel like I could tell it to you guys. Look at things that you know you need to work on or let go of, and start letting go. Write it all down, and you can mark it off as you go. That way, so you know that you can see the progress you're making, and you'll start feeling better. You'll feel like a brick came off your chest. You'll feel just enlightened. You'll feel good, and then that'll give you that motivation to start new things. Because if you don't know where to start letting go of the flaws and the old things that don't positively serve you anymore. Let go of the things that just weigh you down and slow you down. The people that slow you down. The people that use you. The things that you misuse. Let go of those things and work on yourself. Start making that your main priority is working on yourself, mentally, physically. You gotta make that, and spiritually. You gotta make that just your number one priority every day, is to learn and to grow and to work on yourself. Whether even if you read one page out of a book a day, if you're getting some type of knowledge that could potentially help you, you're working on yourself. I'm not saying you have to spend 24 hours every day constantly hammering yourself and being hard on yourself. Yes, it's good to be hard on yourself sometimes, because it's like being your own boss. You have to be your own boss, especially to be like an entrepreneur, or to move forward in life. Sometimes you have to kind of nail yourself to the wall and look at all your flaws and look at where you truly are in life. Look at where you are right now. Sit down, write it down, whatever you have to do. Look around you. I'm sure even if you're successful, there's always something you can change to make your life better, or something you can do to make your life better, no matter how much you have or how little you have. Everybody has problems. That's why we're here. We're here to learn, grow from our mistakes, grow from our problems, and enjoy our rewards, and enjoy life, and help others, and teach others, and do the same for yourself. Teach yourself. Help yourself grow. Help yourself grow like you'd help someone else. And if you don't help other people, I suggest you start at least helping like one person a day, even if it's just simple as opening a door for somebody, or giving a homeless person $1 or a bottle of water, just something little. You don't have to impact the whole world just in one day, but over time you will completely change people's lives. You'll help people. You'll be a part of someone's life when you start doing those things, and good karma will come back to you. Good things will come back to you. The universe will reward you, and plus you feel good about yourself. That gives you energy. Because I know when I help people, it gives me a certain type of energy. It just makes me want to keep going, keep helping, keep learning, keep growing. And it just gives you that little spark of inspiration you need to keep moving forward and keep working on yourself and keep achieving, working on achieving the goals you truly want to achieve. So start looking at where you are right now. I suggest you don't focus on the past at all, because that's all you'll ever get, because you'll just manifest the past over and over again. But you can look back sometimes if it's going to help you, if you know it's going to help you move forward. Look back on, the past, and focus on, or just take what you've learned from the past. Don't focus on the past, but take what you have learned from the past and forget about the past. And just take what you've learned and use that to help yourself grow, and use that to help yourself achieve the things you want. Because you tried something in the past, it didn't work. Now you don't have to sit there and dwell on it, constantly think about it. Oh, if I would have done this, or if I would have done that. You're never going to move forward if you do that. So just keep your mind on right here, right now, but look around you. What could you change today? I'm not saying, you can change every single flaw in one day. It might take a year, it might take a month, it might take a week. You might be able to do it one day, you never know. But everybody has flaws they need to work on, and that is the biggest step to moving forward and being successful. Because a successful person, in my opinion, is not a rich person. Yes, that is part of it, just being financially free, be able to do what you truly want, and working on yourself. But what successful means, in my opinion, is someone who's constantly growing. Even if it's little by little every day. If you're constantly working on yourself, you're constantly growing, you're constantly moving forward, even if it's baby steps, you are successful. Whether you feel like you are or not, you are more successful than you think. Even if you're just working 8 to 5 job right now, or 9 to 5 job, and you're reading when you come home and taking care of your family, you're still, but you want to add new things in your life. You want to try new things and experience new things, because you learn off that. And plus, whenever you're constantly bettering yourself and constantly working on yourself, even little by little, time's going to go by regardless. So you might as well be working on yourself. You might as well be improving your life. Because in the long run, it'll help you out right here, right now, and in the future. And most importantly, it'll help you and your family. It'll help you and other people, and not just you. Because whenever you can better yourself, naturally you're helping your family and other people. So, just start focusing on yourself. Look around you, what you need to work on. And don't look at it in a negative way. Just look at it like, okay, I'm alive, I'm breathing, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy. Even if it's, eating problems you need to work on. Don't like hate yourself because you eat too much junk food. Just start working on it little by little. Take it one day at a time so you don't stress yourself out. Because it's easy to stress yourself out when you're trying to work on yourself. But you just got to know and keep in mind, everything happens for a reason. And you got to take things one day at a time. Excuse me, I had a voice crack. But take things one day at a time so you don't get overwhelmed. And use what you've learned from those mistakes, or learn from doing things that you know you shouldn't have been doing, or that you need to work on. Use what you've learned from that to better yourself. Use that, turn that to energy to move forward, to push yourself to move forward, and do it in a positive way. Life is all about how you look at things. Life is all about your viewpoint on life and how you see things. So if you're looking at little things like that, say like eating habits, I hear lots of things about people like that. I still need to even work harder on that as well. But see, like I said, we all have things to work on. Even I do. No one's perfect. We're here to be authentic. We're not here to be perfect. We're not here to impress other people. We're not here to show off and, act like we're better than certain people. Because, even the richest person in the world right now, he's no different than you are. Even if you have $0 or negative, in your bank account, even if you're in debt, he's no different than you are. He just applied what he knew. He took risks. He took the necessary risks he needed to take. And, he believed in himself, even though it's probably difficult. But you can do the same thing, too. You could be the next richest person in the world watching this video right now. You could be the next person to start a billion-dollar company. And it might just come out of blue. You might get an idea and just run with it. You might, you never know. You just have to think more positively, expect more positivity. You never know what's going to come tomorrow. You could win the lottery tomorrow. You could wake up and have a weird feeling just to, feeling that you want to buy a lottery ticket tomorrow. You never know. And you could win $200 million or $400 million. So just keep those things in mind, and it'll help you keep driving forward. And it'll make you it'll make you be more thankful, but it'll also give you, use your imagination like what you were when you were a kid. Because when you have an imagination, things are more exciting. Whenever you're more excited and you're doing things you like doing, even if you're not exactly there yet, it just gives you this inspiration and this drive, and you have all this energy, and you just want to do more and more and more, and learn more and try new things, and stuff like that. And it just helps you move forward. But start focus on where you are right now and what you could work on, what you could fix. Not what you could start today, what you could start fixing, yes, but focus on what you could fix today. If you have a current situation, whether it's money, whether it's health, anything like that, family, start today by saying a few kind words to your family. Tell them you love them. Clean the dishes for them. Vacuum, clean the house, whatever it may be. Just little things. Start small and build up. Because you have to, in order to achieve big things, in my opinion, you have to start with small things, and it turns into big things over time. You just have to, in the beginning process, sometimes it's slow, and if you can make it through that beginning process, even it might only be a month. And dude, that month's going to go by regardless. Even if it's 5 years, that 5 years is going to go by regardless. And you don't want to go 5 years into the future and then look back and be like, man, I wonder what would have happened, or I should have tried that. I should have worked on that. Today is the day that you put in action. You're creating your future right here, right now. Your future is being created this very second. So start doing things today, making improvements in your life that will help you make your future better, make you live longer, help you help your family, including yourself. Because you deserve what you want and more. Keep that in mind. And everything happens for a reason. You're watching this video right now for a reason. So if you're still watching this, thumbs up. I'm proud of you. Because the fact that you watched a 20-minute video all the way through, that means you truly want to better your life. You want to improve your life. You want to help yourself and your family. You know, you want to move forward. You want to do big things. Even if it's not huge things you want to do, the fact that you're watching this means that you're trying to improve yourself. And I'm really proud of you for that. You know, I appreciate you watching this video. I appreciate you, subscribing to my channel if you have. If not, I still appreciate you for just, being here and working on yourself. You know, I want to do this as a team. And the more people you have, the more you can get done, you know. Like if you know 1 billion people, you're more likely to be a billionaire. You know, if you only know one person, then it's going to be kind of hard to become a billionaire because you're not going to have the help you need. You're not going to have the connections you need. The more people that come together can make, teamwork makes the dream work, A dream, I forget how it goes. A dream you dream alone is just a dream. A dream you dream together is reality. You can create it. The more people you have, the more likely you are to grow. And I'm not saying, I had to let go of a lot of bad friends and a lot of negative friends that just wanted to drink and do drugs all the time. And, that improved my life. Just even that improved my life so much. Yes, it was hard. Because some of those people were family. Some of those people I really cared about. Some of those people I truly loved. But sometimes you have to make sacrifices in order to achieve success and move forward in life. So, just know you might have to make some sacrifices. But I promise you in the long run, you will not regret it. It'll be worth it. Your life will improve. You'll be happier. You'll feel like a brick comes off your chest. So just do it in a positive way. Do a dance. Do whatever makes you happy. If you gotta wake up every day and be like, universe, send me big money, big money, big money, big money. Whatever you gotta do. That's what I was doing for a second to keep my vibration up. And I stopped listening to rap music. I still listen to some, but I only listen to tune frequency music now. Because that frequency, that most music plays at is a frequency that lowers your vibration. Even if they're speaking positive words, it could still be lowering your vibration and you don't know it. And I'll make more videos on that, but start, listening to 432 hertz or 528 hertz, and there's, lots of different ones, but there's different, frequencies for different feelings. And if you're trying to heal, if you're trying to, attract money, certain things like that, and I'll make a video on which ones you can listen to, and I'll list them out and everything. But the point of this video is start working on yourself today. Look at around you. Look at your flaws, and don't look at it in a negative way. Don't hate on yourself for them, because you're a beautiful person. You can easily work past them. It may seem impossible today, but what's impossible today can easily be done and finished and worked on starting right now, but it could be finished tomorrow. It might seem like it might take you a year, but you could finish it in a month. You could finish it in 6 months. You could finish it in a week. You never know until you start working on yourself. When you start working on yourself inside and out, especially when you start work on yourself inside, the outside grows. The outside gets stronger. You start attracting more money. You start attracting more positivity and positive people. Because everyone that comes in your life, every single person is a reflection of you. So if you're just negative all the time, you're going to, if you're on your way home from work and you're just constantly in a negative mood, negative mindset, you're honking at people, you're swerving in and out of traffic, you're just in a shitty mood, you're going to attract more people like that to you. And you're going to end up manifesting a car wreck, or I'm not saying you're gonna get in a wreck, but I'm just an example. You're gonna attract more people. The vibration that you're sending out when you're mad, whenever you're frustrated, you're pulling those people to you. You're pulling those types of friends to you. If you have certain problems, you're pulling people with those same problems or worse to you, because they're matching. The universe matches frequencies together, and it will send you whatever frequency you're on. That frequency is gonna come right back to you, because it circles around like the recycling thing, if you've ever seen it. There's 3 arrows that go in a circle. And it's the same thing with positivity. If you're positive, you're working on yourself, you're thinking positive thoughts, you're visualizing positive things, and you're taking steps forward, even if it's tiny steps to work on yourself and your life, the universe will send you rewards and send you people that will help you and send you people that truly care about you, and money and financial freedom and just opportunities that match your frequency. Because everything you say, everything you think, even if you think it just real fast, everything is a vibration that gets sent out the second you think it, the second you say it. Even the actions, when you put out a negative action towards someone, if you hit someone, if you get in a fight, or if you have a negative thing towards someone, I'm not going to really get into detail with that, but You get the point. But start turning those things into positivity. Start using that as motivation and that energy you would put towards that into positive things, and your life will start improving so much faster than you could imagine. And I really truly mean that. I mean, my life completely changed when I started changing my mindset and started watching videos like these and started doing little things every day to improve my life. And I'm very grateful to be alive and where I am right now, because last year I was not here. I was in a completely low vibration. You know, had guns on me. I was shot at. I was living, you know, I was homeless for a second. You know, I mean, there's lots of things I've been through, but they've all taught me something. I use those to my advantage, and I look back on them as a positive thing because I've learned from it. I've grown from it. Yes, I don't ever want to go back, and I never will, but just grow from your mistakes. Don't be afraid to fail, because when you fail, you learn. You know, just move forward. Keep focusing on what you truly want and desire out of life, and keep being yourself. Be authentic. Don't try to put a mask on around certain people. Be yourself. Love yourself, but most importantly, be honest with yourself. Being honest with yourself is what's going to help you improve your life and help you move forward. I love you guys. Be successful. Be honest with yourself. Love yourself. Show love. Spread positivity, because it comes right back to you. Go subscribe real fast if you're still watching. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Be successful.